Hey guys, my name is Tana and welcome to my channel. What a beautiful day we have. And behind me I have the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. Wow, what a name. Lot of syllables, lot of alphabet, but this is it, Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. And first glimpse, what do I think? It looks sexy. Second take, how does it drive? Let's have a look. So guys, this is the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid, and it's interesting because in this car park here I've got that and I've got that, and the question is, well, that is the CX-3 over there. How much bigger? Now CX-3, as you know, it's a very small SUV. How much bigger is the CX-3 opposed to the Cross? Now I'm just standing in between here in the middle. You've got this and you've got this. All I can say is the Corolla Cross is a little bit longer than the CX-3. Yes, it's not very big, but Toyota, in their brilliance, have masked that very well, because you look at this SUV and you go like, well, it's pretty big, isn't it? Well, they've made use of the space so well that you'd be shocked to see what you get inside. Let's go in there. As you can see there, automatic closing side windows, side mirrors, windows. And the first thing you notice when you get in is how nice it is. I mean, it's all there. Let me give you a bigger view. Pop, yeah, magic. It's very well placed, and the one thing which caught my attention was this bit over here. How small this is. This is my hand here, and you can see it's a very small center tunnel. Not much space to put stuff in, but I do appreciate the key charging port over here. This is one of the best charging ports I've seen in a lot of cars, because inside there's a clip there. Can you see there's a clip there? Yes, so you see this is a name card here. Let me just try to, yeah, the name card goes in there. There's a clip which holds the phone, and that's actually very unique and pretty good touch to it. Let's go around the car and let me show you how it feels like to get in, drive, and have experience of how the car layout is all about. How the car's layout is all about. What the English are you saying, Tana? Okay, we get in. First thing first, as always, let's close the door. Now I want you to look at this start button. Now, being a hybrid, it would not actually start the engine because the car's turned on, but the engine isn't turned on because it's a hybrid. And this has got a 6.5 kilowatt battery, which is similar to, I would say, my old Audi, my Audi A6. That's about 7, I think. So similar sized small battery, but way bigger than the ones that came in the CRZ and the like the Civic and all your Camry and stuff before. This is definitely a bigger battery because the EV here actually works. The screen, what you see here now, that's beautiful, isn't it? I do quite like the screen over there, but I was thinking, wow, this is a full LCD display screen. It's not. The center bit here, it's LCD, and on this side it's actually analog. It took me a day to realize that this was not a full LCD screen, but they've done it so well that is what you get. And all throughout the car you get a theme, because think about this. This is a Toyota. It's a Toyota, which is another name for reliability and good resale value, and it's priced at 137,000 ringgit for hybrid SUV. Now this hybrid SUV, for what it is supposed to be 108,000 ringgit easy any day, but it's not. How do they do it? Well, clever use of materials to bring the price down and make it affordable to people like you and me. I'll show you what I mean here. One second. Right now, look, these are soft touch. Here, this is a soft touch. Now if this is soft touch, And if this is soft touch, you would think the whole bit here is soft touch. No, soft touch. Come here, soft touch. Come here, it's hard. Come here, it's hard. Come here, it's hard. Why? Because they have figured, well, it's easier to make it all soft touch, but this is how you save cost. No one will ever touch this bit over here. Why make it soft touch? Brilliant. You know, the screen over here, you will think that, oh, I want to have my consumption and all those fancy gizmo stuff from my OBD to link up to my display. But no, this doesn't do all that. This is actually a standalone screen. It just does your basic phone connection, Chromecasting, Miracast they call it, and the apps here. You got your voice command and your 360 camera. Yeah, so it does those things very well. So I'm quite happy with the fact that this is not linked to the car. It's a very simple setup. End of the day, it's what you need, a simple usable screen. And I might say it's very bright. The day now is actually very sunny. I'm now in Prince Court here in the car park, and it's a very bright day, and yes, it's very clear. At any angles I see the screen, it's very sharp. And obviously I'm a big fan of whenever there is a separate dedicated controls for the AC and buttons. So big fan of this. But I was a bigger fan of the fact that we've got, as I said before, the wireless charging over here, and it works very well. And it has got a clip down there to hold your phone. I've never seen a car with a clip. Maybe I'm outdated, but it's a clip there. Fantastic. You've got your P, parking, reverse, neutral, drive, and B. I believe it's a more aggressive charging mechanism whereby it will charge more. And right now you can hear the engine. Yes, the engine note on this car is one thing, the only thing which I have a grab about, and we'll come to the driving note later. But I can see now the car is, the system is charging its battery. I'm just zoom in for you here. Yeah, here it is. It's charging. So any chance it gets, it will charge. And talking about charging, we talk about drive modes here. You got your, so let's put it to N there. This is EV, so this is full EV, full electric mode. Traction control off, so traction control off. It's fun to drive. Drive mode, and what's the drive mode here? I bring it to the screen there as I press the button. You may see there power, eco, and normal. So there's 3 drive modes. I just leave it on normal or eco, it's fine. Either way, my gripe with the car is the car isn't that powerful for a hybrid. I'm used to having powerful hybrids. This is not one of them. Locking buttons there, normal, typical. The fun thing is that the fact that there's a arch here, there's a lean here, so my hands are not going upwards, it's downwards, resting in a very comfortable spot. So it's actually quite nice to drive this car on long distance. Except again, power is my only gripe right now. Yeah, you got your little button there to change to left and right. Side mirrors, let me just try there, right, and here we are. Fantastico. And of course folding mirrors, one press it folds. Yeah, Toyota does very well in those things. And you would know that the Corolla, the Altis all comes with lane keep assist, and this too comes with the feature. You got your lane keep assist, your car in front warning indicator thing. What do you call this? This is called I forgot the name for this, but yeah, it's collision warning. Exactly, collision warning. This mode is for your FM radio, your USB, and so on. Next track, backtrack. This is for all your cruise control, set, resume, cancel. That's easy. On this side, you got your volume up and down, voice command, and phone. So you press the phone, it comes with the phone there. Okay, we're back. Sorry there, I accidentally pressed the call button and it linked to my phone and it made a call, so I had to cut the video. So here we are. AC vents, very nicely laid out. I think it's a pretty cool. They've got dual climate on this car. Press dual and you get dual climate. Off it and you've got centralized AC. They will keep both of the side of the driver and passenger same temperature, very cold. So typical of Toyota. They know Malaysia needs nice air conditioning, and this is actually quite a nice air conditioning system. Top, we have got black headliner, and I'm a fan of black headliner. They make the car so much more premium, in love, beautiful. And of course, hey guys, you can see my pretty face. Woo! Yes, I'm recording my phone now because my computer has crashed and I'm lying on my phone, my S22 Ultra, recording on the video. So I hope the audio is coming through well. I think it's pretty good. Samsung has gone a huge leaps and bounds to make phone cameras very good. X1R there, guys. If you want X1R, please contact me on my FB page and I'll hook you up. These are now going for 360 ringgit a box at RM15 per bottle, and it will improve your octane up to 3 to get the best results from your car. So off to the back seat, again, one latch and it drops down. It's not flat like you see in a Myvi or a small vehicle like a HRV. I wish it was, but there is a bit of a kind of a gap there, but I guess it's fine. We can work with that. You know, I wish it was flat. I wish it was, this thing goes underneath like a Myvi, old Myvi, and then you can get this bigger, better headroom. Let me just push the boxes here. So handrest, a bit flimsy, but I guess this is where they cut corners. This is where they cut corners to give you a cheaper pricing entry point for this car. Funny enough, is that I didn't see any USB port in the front. Imagine that, there's a 12 volt socket I think inside there, but no USB point. But in the back here, yep, there is a USB-C in the back. So yeah, very funny indeed. These are hard plastic, and just with 7,000 km mileage used, you can see it's been scratched up. So hard plastic does scratch up very easily. See my finger here, if I just run this over here, can you see that? So I reckon this will get scratched up very easy. See that? Sorry Toyota. Yeah, this will get scratched up very easily. So I would put a wrap around this, or maybe get something to protect this, because this will get scratched up. I'm not sure why I didn't go for soft touch material on this one. You got pockets on this side, not on this side. Headroom, one second, flip camera. That's me, I'm 5'7". Whoo, plenty space. The seat actually recline a little bit. Let me just show you there. If I were to pull this out, yeah, so there is two settings, back and forward, so it's quite comfortable. No complaints, no grabs there. Let me just go to the back. Powered boot, guys. Yes, powered boot. How nice is that? For this segment, for the car you're getting at this price, that's awesome. And so you got obviously close the hatch as well as close and lock features there. In the back, nice tray here. Let's open the tray up to see what we get inside. Woo! Tools, I love tools. Yes, a lot of tools. Now one thing I noticed was this. Driving the car, I was talking about dynamics. Now this is me, the car's parked. My hand is here. I want you to watch this. Can you see? With one hand, I can easily shake the car. The car moves, and I was like, what? How is that possible? With one shake of my hand, the car actually moves. That's when I realized what has happened here is that in the back of the car, you've got your battery under the rear seats. That's why the rear seat cannot be pushed down. Now, what do you get with that? Let me just, sorry. Because the car is, what, I think 25 kilos heavier than the typical hybrid, the typical non-hybrid, and it's got more weight in the back, I guess, with the same suspension setup. The car is a heavier car for what it's supposed to be. What that means is the car's mass is heavier. When you go over speed bumps, once you go over speed bumps, it drops quite fast because there's weight to it. So it almost feels like you're driving a heavier car. You know how heavy cars you drive on speed bumps, you don't feel bumps, it goes like pop up, it goes, and it's very smooth, and it just handles all the undulation very well. This does that because the weight. When I press the back, you saw how easy it moves. That's why when I was going on high speeds on like high undulation roads, like it goes up and down wavy roads, it kind of smoothen out the whole system. How that will fare over the long period of time, is the suspension too soft for the car? I don't know, but driving it, that was quite a unique feeling because it felt like driving a heavier car, which it is, but it's a small car, if you know what I mean. Driving on gravel roads whereby the it wasn't as smooth, I do feel the road and how the roads are not as smooth as can be, and that brings to my attention of how it drives from corners. It's a very tight car. You do feel sporty. You do get to push it a bit. There is a little bit of sportiness in the car because the weight, I guess the weight of the car in the back, it kind of pulls it down, and you get to do corners quite well. So I'm quite liking the suspension, the way it's set up. It feels heavy, like a heavier car, but a small format, which I kind of like. It's nice to drive. The only problem, the only gripe I have with this car is that for a 1.8 liter hybrid, the power sucks, guys. I mean, if you think about this, Audi's A6 is a turbo engine for a 2.0. It delivers 200 horsepower, then tune it, and with the hybrid 250, I expect about 200 horsepower. This car, even with the hybrid system, it comes to 137 or 140 around there, which I find that it's not powerful enough. And I know it's about fuel efficiency and economy, whatever, but the times you want to overtake and push this car, it doesn't do it for me. Even the sound it makes, the engine, it doesn't do it for me. But if you're doing this purely for a city commute, going in towns, going pick up your kids, come back, nice, casual, smooth driving, it's quite very quiet, very nice to drive. Yeah, it's comfortable. Even now, you see I'm talking to you, the engine is turned off. I only hear the engine blowing, the AC blowing. The engine is totally off. So it's a comfortable city car, and that's about it. Do not buy this car thinking it will be a great highway driving car. From the highway driving I've done this car, I find that in some areas I wish I want to overtake, but the power wasn't instant. It almost felt like you need to spool up the power to get there. 120 on this car felt like I was going faster because I could hear the engine note, and it's maybe placebo effect because I can hear the engine note, but it isn't a car that pulls hard, but it rides smooth, you know. So for a city car, hybrid, good fuel economy, I would say thumbs up. If this car is going to be get used like a couple times a month to go outstation, I would say maybe not the car for you. Maybe the HRV coming out soon, maybe that's an option. I don't know, you have to try it out. But yeah, I had fun driving the car. I hope you will give it a chance to try it out. I do love the interior, I do love how it rides, I do love the price point, I do love the fuel economy of the car. It's a great car, and I can understand why people are going to buy the Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. So guys, this is me. Till next time, saying go out there and have a little more fun. Bye guys. So guys, I want to show you here, I'm doing 38 km per hour now in Bukit Bintang. Let me show you what happens when I floor the car a bit and hear the engine note. So 44, full throttle. Yeah, it takes a while to speed up, but more importantly, yes, the car screams. The car screams to get up to power. But see how it is for town driving, for like KLCC driving and this kind of roads. It's fantastic. It's just easy to drive. It's nimble. It's like a Myvi. It cuts in, cuts out. Very high elevation. It's a fantastic car to do city driving. But when you accelerate to get like Golf GTI kind of power, it doesn't do it because yeah, it's not a very powerful car. It's meant to be driven casually, comfortably. It's quiet, and yeah, I would give this a thumbs up if that's what you need for. Cheers guys.